And one. Thank you all so very much. Once again, we are back with Truman College Cosmetology. This time we have the pleasure and the honor of speaking with an alumnus, a proud alumnus of Truman College, Mr. Brian Laude. Thank you. I knew we'd get it right. Brian got his certificate here at Harry S. Truman College in May of 2019. He has since gone on to do some wonderful things, and we will hear from him now. Welcome, sir, to the platform.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yep. So we talk a little bit about, it's so much fun talking to alumnus, right? Because you've gone through the process. You understand the highs and the lows, and there's no more important voice than yours when we begin to talk to potential students. What can you do with your license at this point? Now that you're licensed, what can you do with that?
You know, the sky is the limit with your cosmetology license. It's an industry that as much as you put in, you will get that out. My specific journey, I wanted to be a craft hair cutter I wanted to specialize. So I'm a non-conventional student. I had previously had multiple careers in different fields. I have a bachelor's in science in food science and human nutrition. Decided I didn't want to work with computers anymore, so I enrolled in Truman. The big point is it is literally 60% less than the private schools like Aveda or Paul Mitchell, and so you get legal for less. I love the program. I learned a lot about different things I never thought I'd do. I never thought I would learn how to braid. And it really prepared me so I could go work in a high-end Lincoln Park salon. So now that I have been working in a Lincoln Park salon since shortly after I graduated in May of 2019, I'm still considered an apprentice. I'm finishing the apprenticeship program. So while you're an apprentice, you assist the other stylists and the owners, and you have class days where you bring in models. So initially, I was being paid minimum wage, but then now that I'm on the floor 2 days a week and I charge $55 a haircut, and then my commission off of that is 45% plus I get a commission on any retail of 15%. So, you know, when it's busy, you're doing very well for yourself. When I'm helping and assisting, yes, I am making minimum wage, but it's all worth it in the end because eventually, you know, when I'm fully booked, they take a look at your stats, then you can talk about a price increase. And who knows, maybe I will end up opening my own salon someday. But for right now, I'm very happy with what I'm doing because I'm trying to build up the skills that started with Truman, and I'm fine tuning them. I'm basically, I guess you could say I'm in hair grad school. So, you know, every day in the salon, I'm using skills that I learned at Truman because I didn't know which end of a comb to hold before I went to Truman. So I was totally fresh in a blank canvas. An average day for me is usually I'm working anywhere from 12 to 8, 12 to 7. Granted, with COVID, it's, you know, we've seen a 40% reduction in our volume of sales, clients coming in. But that's fine because it gives me time to really focus on the what I'm doing, which is creating very precise hairstyles for an individual. It's not just, oh, I learned how to do this one thing and I'm putting it on someone's head. Every haircut that comes in, I'm doing it. I'm looking at the geometry of the person's head, which all starts with the foundation of the anatomy that I learned in, I'm trying to think of the class number, probably Cosmetology 101, cutting, or no, is that 102? 102. I had Miss Dixon, great teacher. So my day is great. Every day I come into the salon, I'm happy. I'm happy setting everything up. I'm happy cutting clients. It beats being glued to a screen, having to type emails or answer emails, you know, do Slack chats. So I couldn't be happier. I really enjoy my work. I enjoy talking to the people, and I enjoy making them feel great about themselves, especially because of COVID. Because now there's a lot of clients that I have that this is the only social interaction that they're getting because it's a fairly high-end Lincoln Park clientele. So I have a lot of people that work from home. They have an office-y type job, and I'm the only person that they talk to in person. So they really enjoy that. So it's fun if you like talking to people and making them feel great about themselves.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Finally, you talked a little bit about your hopes to open up your own salon. You're building up to that. Finally, what advice would you have for students considering this program, Brian?
Just do it. I was 34 when I enrolled in hair school, and it was a big step to think, oh, I've got to do this, or I'm starting over. I'm starting from scratch, literally starting from scratch in a new career, but it's worth it. And Truman makes it extra worth it because you can go there. I graduated debt free. I had some savings. I was able to pay out of pocket and graduate and just be at a good place to start your career. So if you're going there straight from school, say you apply, you qualify for a lot of FAFSA, you can learn a trade that you can make money. You can make a little money on the side even while you're in school. Don't tell anybody. You can cut that out if you want. But, it's something that will always be there for you. And now that having sat in on some of the advisory meetings, that they're trying to add it into the degree program to get you an associate's, you don't have to feel like you're just going to be a cosmetologist, because there are cosmetologists that have long careers strictly working behind the chair and they make good money. And then there's also people that use that to enter the higher level organizations of the industry, working for the top companies, and they're not behind the chair. But with the skills that they learn at Truman, it all starts there. You have the potential to, have a really great life on your own terms. So that's what Truman can do for you. And I highly recommend you check it out.
Thank you so much, sir. You have been fantastic. The information was really candid and it was digestible. And so, truly appreciate you, man. I think you did a wonderful job. I'll send you a final copy of what it all looks like when it comes out. But
Great.
man, he told me he'd get me somebody that can kind of give it to me. Yeah, and I truly, I mean that, man. This was real comfortable.
Well, I'm glad to help.
All right. So thank you very much, man, and have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll make sure I